Out here this afternoon with my new MiG-29 V4, just fresh out of the paint shop. This will be, I believe, the 5th flight. We've got 4 short maiden flights on it to get things dialed in, make sure everything's working okay. That was last weekend, and put it through paint today. Quick rundown, quick walk around. It's basically a stock build. I have KF4s on here. As far as equipment, we're running the Focal Price 2700 with a 6x3. I am using a 1.8 battery. I have the servos moved fairly forward on the outside of the Airstream. I guess we'll call it the E3 Scott setup. And have a little red under the right wing as an indicator. Opened up this air slot a little bit. Added a little reinforcement here. I was noticing some wing flex, so I put that in there, just a little piece of Depron. Pulling the battery back, I initially started here, pulled it back a little more. That was pretty trimmed out flight. That's you can see the control surfaces. That's where things trimmed out to be. So, like I said, put a few flights on it last weekend. Now we're going to come out and a little Reed Maiden, if you will. So let's go. I have elevons, elevons, and hopefully I'm getting in the shot there, and ailerons. Let's go fly it. This is our local AMA field I joined because, if you can tell, there is no trees. It's a great open area. The only downside is that cornfield. If you crash over there, it's really hard to find your plane in a cornfield, I've been told. Okay, here we go. A speed demon. Readjust the trim a little. I moved the battery from that one last setting. Yeah, I gotta get used to this plane. It's quick and snappy. I probably gotta take some throws out of it. I am about the stock throw, I believe, maybe just a tad under. My first setup was on the farthest out hole of the servo. It's a 3-hole servo arm, and I moved it back to the middle one. That brought it back just a little bit, but I think I'm going to add in a little, limit the throws a little in the controls. Whoa. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, the paint job's helping. When on my maiden flight, it was all white except for the black on the canopy in the bottom, and I was losing it quick. That's the other reason I had to cut short the flights. Of course, I'm sure you can't see this stuff when it gets out the distance there. Nice. Yeah, like I posted on the forum there after that maiden flight, you know, you build these things and you toss them in the air and they just fly, you know. That's what I'm liking about going this route of these scratch builds with RCPowers. Let's see what happens when I coast in a little. I imagine this doesn't glide as well as the F-18. That's my real familiarity, the F-18. But yeah, no problem. Let's get out of here. Well, lost it there. Gotta be careful here. One thing I notice about these park jets, at a distance, there's not a lot of profile to see straight on, from the back, maybe from the sides. So I've had a tendency to get disoriented a little. And it's late enough in the day, I'm getting some shadows. I set a 4-minute timer on this one. I want to see what the battery's looking like at 4 minutes. Well, let's bring it in. And we can check things up, sure enough. I'll quiet that thing down. Nice. And with the elevons not having that leading tip down, I didn't have a problem with catching a tip there. Amazing, huh? RCPowers Mig-29 V4. Nice plane. Went together in no time at all. Started on a Sunday. Put a little time here and there in the weeknights. Had it done by the following Sunday, and there you go. Fun plane.